Hello, my name is Steven. I am the manager and founder of the East Gallery based in Strasbourg. Since 1 year we open a large space in the capital of Europe to exhibit young artists but also key historical figures. Our particularity is also to exhibit decorative art when artists went in that field. So we are now on Art Luxembourg with a selection of young painters as Camille Bress, a young French painter that we will exhibit next week in our gallery in Strasbourg, or also some historical work from Frank Stella, for instance, a work from '95, or Jean-Pierre Bertrand that represent France at the Venice Biennale 20 years ago, with an important artist for the young generation also. So we always try to bring our public to some new direction and to discover some historical work.
Hello, this is Empreinte Atelier de Graveur's stand booth at Luxembourg Art Week. You have visited our studio before. We are a collective of about 40 Luxembourgish artists or artists that live in Luxembourg that use the studio, and we have been participating at Luxembourg Art Week since the beginning for 8 years now. And for us it's an excellent showcase to show what we're doing in printmaking in Luxembourg. And as most of our members are Luxembourgish artists, it's just an excellent opportunity for us to open up to the outside and to be present in this important event, cultural event in Luxembourg. We try to raise awareness to what an original print is when people come, so they understand the difference between an original print and a reproduction print. That's one of our important goals.
So my name is Alex Chetvertinsky. I'm a co-founder of Parallel. Parallel has been invited to come to the Luxembourg Art Week to present NFTs. So our work mostly focuses on advising, consulting, and commissioning NFT projects. So it's important to understand what NFTs are, which is a little bit of a new concept, let's say, in terms of art ownership and art distribution. So NFTs are essentially a form of art that lives on a blockchain. A blockchain is a base layer of any cryptocurrency, and what it allows for is a level of securing ownership of digital assets. If you think about the past before, let's say 2015, it was very difficult to own a piece of digital art and to say for sure this one is mine, because people can easily copy it and say no, I actually have the real one. And now with NFTs, we can claim ownership in a way that is undisputable. So that is the big technological developments. It's art that is not by definition physical. This can apply to physical objects. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's possible. But it's really designed for digital art. And the reason is that digital art is something that by nature is a file of some kind. And as anything digital, it can be replicated infinitely. So there has to be a moment when you can assign the original creation that will then become something of value because it's the original despite all the copies.
Oui, ça c'était un moment après Covid, quand c'était vraiment dur à Luxembourg aussi. J'ai fait des grands travaux en encre de Chine sur papier, et puis après c'est venu sur des grandes toiles que j'ai dû traiter spécialement avant de mettre l'encre de Chine. Et c'est un peu vraiment un travail après Covid, si on veut, ou Covid après Covid, qui est une rage de travailler, une rage de sortir parce qu'on était bloqué. J'aime pas être bloqué, moi. Mais d'un autre côté, oui, c'est ça un peu aussi. J'ai beaucoup travaillé, justement comme j'étais bloqué un peu à l'atelier, et c'était ma seule liberté de m'exprimer. Bon, je pouvais bien sûr sortir un peu, mais aller loin, non, pas possible. C'est ça qui m'a donné une envie, une rage de peindre, que j'ai toujours eue, mais là c'était plus intense.
La force, on peut dire.
Oui, une force de m'exprimer, on y va. Et avec du noir, qui n'est pas toujours noir, puisqu'il y a plein de nuances dedans.
I'm May Lebel from Cementia Gallery. We are here on the Luxembourg Art Week on our booth B02. The gallery was born in 2006. We are based in France, in Saint-Étienne, Lyon, Paris, and south of France in Uzès. We are also based here in Luxembourg. We have a space in New York, and we have an office in Geneva. Here we are presenting some work from artists we are working with all along the year in our different spaces. So we are lucky enough to present some American artists as Frank Stella, Nancy Graves, but also French artists like Bernard Venet, Claude Viala, Jean Messager. We are also working with Luxembourgish artists like Robert Brandy, Roland Ketch, and British artists like Philippe King here. The gallery is well known for defending a French group called Support Surface, and we are very, very lucky to present a wonderful art piece here on our booth.